Going live. Let's see. Where's my cup? My cup's over there. Did my video pause again? No, it did not. Sweet. Okay. Time to get the cup. Evening, everyone. Evening. It's a pleasure to have you here again. My phone keeps wanting to turn off. Okay, it's not turning off. Never mind. I'm being nuts. But also sorry that the camera keeps shaking a little bit. I keep fiddling with it, so it's gonna shake just a tad bit there for a second. I made the live stream. Tonka, pleasure to have you, Tonka Todd. Apparently I have 2 viewers. I think YouTube might be lying to me. Don't know. Sorry, my dog's down here, so we're gonna be dealing with my doggo a little bit. Friday, you wanna come here? Come here, Bubs. Come here. Let's show you the live stream. Come here. Let's show you. This is my gaming buddy a lot of the time. He likes to sit right down near my lap. Let me pull him up. This is my Bubs. Oh, you're kind of in the way here. Here's my puppies. My puppers. Say hello. Anyways, this is my dog. His name's Friday. I did not name this one. I have another dog named Rosebud. I named her, but not him. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna put him down. There you go. Roam free. Yeah, don't know what we're gonna talk about tonight. Guac's coming up. If you guys don't know, but I'm sure a lot of you do, since a lot of you probably came over from Bill's channel. I will be here to plunder the stream. The treasure is for the taking. Yeah, Guac is coming up. I'm sure you guys are over here from Bill's channel anyway, so please sign up for Guac. I will be running. What are you using as a camera? I'm using my phone as a camera currently. I don't have an actual webcam. I need an actual webcam. The settings on my phone are not the best, but we're in the process of buying a webcam. It's just a fact of I had a job, but my job let me go because they were having too many. I don't know why they let me go, to be honest, but they let me go. And then I worked for my mom for a little bit, and let's get you camera then. Patreon. I will put the link in the chat. Let me find it here real quick. Patreon.com. Because I need a better camera because my phone lags. Define in the process of. In the process of looking for. Currently doing said research for said camera. But let's begin here. What am I looking for? Yes, the Patreon link. Copied link. For those interested in the Patreon, this is the link. I think that's it. Anyways, yeah, that's the link to the video. Not video, Patreon. But if you would like to help the channel out, feel free to hit up the Patreon. It was hard for me to get another. So long story short, my last job let me go. I worked at a local grocery store. They let me go for some reason. I think too many kids were there or something. They ended up letting me go, and then I started using StreamYard. These are great tips, and I don't want to. Last time I know I looked at some of these, but I forgot to StreamYard. These are great tips. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. I will create that account after this live stream. Tomorrow's live stream should be better, hopefully, because OBS is laggy. OBS is okay for filming. It's not okay for streaming. I tried streaming and it does not work. But I'll bookmark StreamYard right now. We'll call it Bill's recommendation. I'm slowly trying to get better at the whole YouTube thing. So, any comments, please let me know. In recent news with the Vile Necromancer, myself, a lot of stuff happened. I had to take a hiatus for a little bit. My brother is going through his senior year right now, and prom's coming up for him this weekend. So we were dealing with all of that, and then we were dealing with getting a car and stuff. But I have a okay. All right, cool. I'm also like these comments are delayed for me a little bit. Like you guys are like a little bit behind me, so I'm like I'll get these comments. I'll be like, oh okay, neato. Um, but anyways, we were dealing with that, and then I lost my voice um, for a little bit, which is what delayed me for the first time. I lost my voice because I pushed it too much in choir, and then Easter happened and all that, and then I just got so busy, and it got hard to put out videos, and then I got better, and then I started recording again, and here we are. We're back in the swing of things. Um, there was a delay on the actual play live stream. My home group actually, a couple of our players actually dropped from my home game, um, and I was trying to find people that all their times work together, and uh, it's the whole thing of that. I just had to get a group, so now I have a group. Um, I hope we're running Saturday. That's what I hope we're running on. Um, Question: Are you running any games at the Guac? Yes, yes you are. Yes you are. No, yes you should be. If you're not running at the Guac, run. But no, I am. Actually, I shouldn't say you should run at the Guac. You should run at the Guac. Run a game. That's what this whole channel is about. Run a game, play in a game, be a attendee, go to Guac. But yes, I am running a game at Guac. Let me actually check that. I did contact Bill because I was having trouble with setting it up. What was it called? Warhorn. Warhorn.net. Yes, I'm attendee and a GM. So sweet. So yes, I will be running events at Ziguac, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to run yet. I have a couple ideas, and then at some point I need to talk to Bill about possibly creating a tournament module for the Guac, which I would be more than happy. Bill, I know you're watching this. I'd be more than happy to do. It is not too much of a time commitment. I live, breathe, and if I did another significant activity, I would. I live and breathe D&D. That's what I should say. But it is the praise of D&D. I sing its praises. I am the minstrel of Gary Gygax and the minstrel of House Gygax. Yes, but I'm. Yeah, I do plan on running at the Guac. I don't. I think I'm gonna run. Maybe run Lost Caverns of Sajkant. And if I don't run Lost Caverns of actually, maybe not Lost Caverns of Sajkant. I might run Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. And then I thought about doing a little section of the Halls of Ardenville. But who knows? I also might run my own homebrew creations, but it is all in the air for now. Yeah. In other news, I'm trying to think what else. I got my new DMG, not that one. It's upstairs. I would have it down here, but I don't want to go get it. I got a few new books. They're right in front here. I had the Monster Manual. I had the I didn't have this one. I got the Unearthed Arcana reprint. So there's that one. I got the Castle Greyhawk, the WG7. I have the Dungeons of Dread, and then the two I don't have down here. It's right here, I think. Yes, the Fiend Folio is right here. Fiend Folio is the last one I think I got. But these are all soft covers, so. Other than that, what else? Ah, yes. What I was meaning to talk about at the beginning of the show, please slipped my mind. Thank you all and everyone to the 100 subscribers. There will be a, I'm going to do something for it. I don't know what yet. I think I might get into contact with, I don't know. Might get into contact with some people and maybe put up a raffle for like or maybe put in like time slots for like a game or something. I might run a game for some of you fine folks. Like run it with you. But yeah, thank you very much for the 100 subscribers. It means a lot to me. Honestly, does. I've tried the whole YouTube thing before on a separate account. Didn't really go the way I wanted it to. But with Bill's help, with the help of the Dungeon Delver, with the help of you guys and you guys just sticking with me, it's helped a lot. And we're also at 9 concurrent viewers, but I feel like there's more than that in this chat. I could be wrong though. But yes, thank you very much. Cheers to all of you. I'm trying to think, what else is there to talk about? I don't know. Let's talk gaming. What has happened for me gaming wise? My home game of a couple years had to be halted, so we put that on hiatus for a little bit. I'm starting a new game, and my home game, actually, the reason that we halted it was not because of me; it was because my players just got really busy. But we're halting that one for a little bit. I'm starting a new one with some friends of mine. And we're gonna stream that one, I think, and then I think we are going to. Hello, John Walker. But I think. Oh, and hello, RPG Grandma. It's a pleasure. And there's something that I owe you that I've just been forgetting to do. Let me hold. Did my phone freeze? My phone froze. Dang it. Okay. Am I back on? No, I'm not. Maybe I just froze. Who knows? Who knows what happened? I think I froze there for a moment. The frustrations of technology. Am I right, folks? I think I might have just actually just paused because I do that sometimes. And let's see. What was the second thing? Ah, yes. The one thing I owed RPG Grandma that I forgot to do. So you know how Bill kind of told us to subscribe to you? Well, one moment. You have a new subscriber. Congratulations. I am subscribed. I need to watch some of your videos. There you go. That is that's what we're doing. So you have run across any Roll8 stuff? I think I have. Maybe. I feel like I did. I'm familiar with Roll8s. I haven't used them in a while though. Let me get back to the live stream. Questions. The internet imp is being naughty. Thank you. Of course. Oh, okay. I think I'm just being odd. Actually, when am I never odd? I am an oddball, if you haven't figured that out. I am very much an oddball. But yes, anyways, I digress. Let us talk. When are you on RPG? Sorry, this is why ADHD is so fun. No, actually, funny story. Here's a funny story about ADHD and Dungeons and Dragons. My ADHD goes away when I play D&D for some reason. I don't know what it is. I don't take my Adderall to play it. But so you're only supposed to medication is fun. Real fun. I'm going to talk about this for a little bit for some reason. Adderall I only take during the weekdays, like I'm only supposed to take it during school days. Most of the time I do. I took it at GaryCon because I really needed to focus, but most of the time it just goes away when I play D&D. It's very odd. What time is it? For me, 9:32. I could be, I don't know. Anyways, ADHD or AD&D? Yes. No. I have ADHD and I have AD&D. Uh, I have the game system AD&D and I have the mental condition ADHD. Fun fact. If I ever do a trivia contest and it's what mental illness did I talk about in live stream, it's ADHD because I have ADHD. But I also have AD&D. If you haven't figured that out. But yeah, it's weird because my ADHD goes away. ADH and D&D facts. I mean oh, my bad, John Walker. I thought you were talking about like what time it was for me. My bad. I will. Well, ADHD gives me gives the mind to something to hyper focus. Yes, I agree. It does give something the mind to something to hyper focus on. Ugh. Prep I still have to take. Probably makes for interesting adventures. It does because it keeps me on my toes. And I feel like since my mind is moving 100 miles an hour all the time, it is just my creative energy is going 100. Yes, I agree. I take meds for my ADHD, and and Bill's videos for my AD&D. Yes, I agree. Um, just don't get the two mixed up. Yes, I walked in one time and I asked. Yes, I walked in. I asked my nurse practitioner, "Excuse me, do you have any medication for my AD&D?" And then I walked into my local game store and said, "Excuse me, do you have ADHD?" Um, yeah, both were kind of confused. Um, but no. Speaking of friendly local game stores, I went to my friendly local game store today, and I got minis. I got tons of minis. I got a female rogue. I got this really cool. Bill, if your wife is watching, have her avert her eyes, because I know she's terrified of these, and I think it's pretty cool. It is a cave spider. Ooh, spooky. I'm gonna put this against my party because I feel like being an average DM who uses giant spiders. But yeah, this is the spider I got. And you're right, John Walker. I can think 2 or 3 steps ahead of the party because actually, now that I'm seeing this, that's what it looks like. There. But yes, as I was saying, I can think kind of 2 or 3 steps ahead of the party. It makes prep a little hard. But it is what no minis from Nick Beardia. But what was I just gonna say? I don't even know. Let's talk. Now that I completely forgotten where I was going with this. And the train's left station. Okay, we're talking about something else. Channel announcements. What is new with the channel? Well, we finished up the character creation series. We finished up. We are starting, I should say. Found a toy spider that moves. I will unleash someday. That is amazing. We are starting a few new series. We're starting. One video I'm editing right now is for Delving Dark and Deep. And then I am starting I'm going to start like a mini series, I guess, kind of like mini series on like an RP, like an older retro clone style RPG. I have like Labyrinth Lord up there. I have Tunnels and Trolls back there. Um, I have some other ones. Just kind of like shorter series on like here's something I found interesting. I might call it like RPG review, where I take like an episode or 2 episodes to talk about it because I really want to talk about Dungeon Crawl Classics. Did you finish the module you were making in the last video? Um, yes, I did finish it. It is actually fully complete. It's I think it is 5 levels, I believe. Let me look. Let me look here real quick. Um, it's a pretty hefty module, I'd say. Quest for the good stuff of the Drunken Pits. It is so the levels are the Iron Fist Keep, which is level 1, and then it is the Exporting Caverns and the Burrow Making Workshops, which is level 2, and then it's the Upper Cellars. Then it is the Lower Cellars. It is the Tomb of the Great Dwarven Brewmasters and the Rip to Hell. So it's 6 levels. Um, I think there are I think it's like 126 rooms, something like that. Yeah, it's supposed to be 6 levels. I thought it is 6 levels. The Fantasy Trip is a pretty cool system. Haven't looked at it. Heard great things about it though. Tunnels and Trolls. Heard about it but never played it. Bang Dirt. Didn't they have? Maybe. Um, but yeah, Tunnels and Trolls I picked up a long while ago. I think I picked it up for like $20. No, that copy couldn't have been $20. I think that copy was like 10. But yeah. Um, Fantasy Trip I've heard great things about. I own Dungeon Crawl Classics. I like Dungeon Crawl Classics. I own Dungeon-esque, which is like it uses 5e mechanics for OD&D, which is like I bought it because I thought it was like a reprint of like OD&D, but it's not. And it sits on my shelves because the box looks cool. The contents are subpar. Trying to think what else do I have over there. I don't know. I have a bunch of different things. I have like a bunch of like little weird, like little small, like pocket-sized RPGs, travel-sized RPGs, if you will. But yes, I'm gonna start like that. So as I said, I'm gonna start doing a series there. You ought to invest in basic fantasy books. Less than $5 each. Worth it to buy White Box Essentials as well. Less than $5 for the book. I have played White Box Essentials. I have not. What's the word? I don't own it. That's the word. I do not own it. I have played it. I don't own it. Melee? Hold. Sorry, I heard a beep, and I'm like, I don't know what the beep was. Anyways, I keep getting distracted. I'm gonna try to do my best. Hello, Uncle Brat. How are you? Um, let's see. What else did I invest in? I got Shadow Dark. I want to do a little series on Shadow Dark. Speaking of which, let's check the good old email. See if they have the Gmail. Good old Gmail. Let's see what else. What else do we have? Nope, don't have it yet. Rats. Anyways, yeah, you could kill orcs at a school lunch. Trying to think, what else is there? What? Oh, Swords and Wizardry. I backed that Kickstarter. Those were all my birthday gifts. Or when I back Kickstarter, I don't have a birthday. I get little small gifts throughout the year. Technically, my grandma loves me, and I love my grandma. But my grandma helps me with my hobby a lot, so it's nice. Bill's a dungeon delver. You are sort of a cellar dweller. More so, yes. I am more of a cellar dweller. Melee and wizard stir and summon the labyrinth equals fantasy. Oh, okay. If everybody here throws a $10 in his Patreon real quick, he can get the Logitech 9, which is really good. It'll mount to a tripod. +1 basic fantasy, great set of rules and adventures, plus other stuff. Let's see. What do we have here? Sorry, everything is like loading. If you would like to, what is it? I will say, as I did put in the membership. Need to edit my tiers because I want it to be so where like you can put a price in between. Edit tiers, monthly price, benefits, advanced. I want the advanced settings. No, I don't want to limit. Why would I limit? We're gonna fiddle with this later. I don't know. Anyways, we'll fiddle with that later. Let us talk about something. We're gonna talk a little bit about gaming. What have I? Let's see. Gaming. What to talk about? There's so much to talk about that my mind draws a blank. I'm going to sign up for one of your games at the con, kid. Totally should. I'm definitely. If I had to recommend one, I highly recommend Manor of the Mad Magician. When that goes up, sign up for it. It is a module I created. It is. It's silly. It's goofy. It's weird fantasy. It's also it's a con game. It's designed to be a convention game. It's an open and shut case. It's a very contained adventure, and it's fun. I run it for my guys at the house, and we always end up laughing. Like it's a lot of. If you have Patreon, how do you get your dollars via PayPal? How do I get my money? So my money goes through my bank, I believe. I think I get it via PayPal. Um, Currently, my money is sitting in the like withdraw thing because switch banks. After I lost my job and I don't get checks, I shut my bank account down because there was no point keeping it. At least that was the thing that we did. Um, but like for some reason we just shut it down. I still have a savings account, but I don't have a like an actual like withdraw account. So I'm resetting up a bank account. I'm having my grandmother help me with that this weekend. So I will actually be able to set up a PayPal and such. Um, but anyways, I digress about the money. Manor of the Mad Magician. Okay, I'll start a topic. What do you include on the classic D&D monster list that you have to have in your games at some point? Um, oh, do I have a PayPal account? I think I do. Let me check for that. Classic D&D monster list that you have to have in your game at some point. A boule. At some point, you need to have a boule into it. Yes, I do. I do have a PayPal account. Apparently, I forgot I even had one, but I do have a PayPal account. But anyways, you have to have a boule at some point. You have to have goblins and kobolds and something like that. Another one that I'd include in there, you need to have pixies at some point. Pixies are fun. I really like pixies. Trying to think what else is on my classic D&D monster list. I'd agree Rust Monster. Rust Monster is definitely on there. Some point a wight or wraith definitely on there. Um, and a mimic. So if I had to say what are the monsters, you need a mimic, you need a rust monster, you need a boule, and you need oh yeah, gelatinous cube. I'd also agree with that. A gelatinous cube or some form of ooze. Um, I don't know. I really like me some acidic jello. I really like me some corrosive jello, some killer jello. Yeah. I like the lemon lime flavor to be personal to be favorite. Not a big fan of the chocolate pudding ooze, um, but no, it's kind of and owlbears are. I wouldn't say they're on my list of must-haves. Actually, on my list of must-have are unicorns. I have had unicorns in almost every single appear in almost every single one of my games. Blink dogs and displacer beasts. Um, Blink dogs, yes. Displacer beasts, no. Good old mind flares is always fun. I agree. But I only run mind flares if I'm running Night Below most of the time. I run Night Below as a first edition module though, even though it's second edition. I run it for first edition. Um, Roper or Cloaker. Uh, hmm, Roper. It's more like a would you rather would you rather face a 10 chicken sized goblins or 10 goblin sized chickens? Um, I'm trying to think. What else? Roper is wicked. I agree. I agree. It is wicked. I wonder what unicorn tastes like in your game. Ah, yes. We found that out. It tastes like chicken. Um, they gain sentience. Great. Ooze is intelligent too. You gotta have those guys. Agree. Um, I'm partial to undead. I'm also partial to undead. I love me some skeletons. I love things that mess with my players. Um, Best trap I ever made was a altar room that on the walls looked like silhouettes of like people fighting. In the middle was a what it was an altar. So they walked in, they start poking around, and they go, "Huh, what is what is this? Where let me look." And so one of my players was talking aloud to the party, and I asked the question, "Are you expressing this to the party out loud in character?" And they go, "Yeah." And I go, "Nothing's coming out of your mouth. Like your mouth is moving. You hear your thoughts in your head, like you are talking, but nothing comes out." Best trap was because it was an altar room. The silhouettes on the walls were shadows, and it was silent. Eliminates verbal components of spells. It was just at the doorway, so they could walk past it, but they didn't figure out it was just past the doorway. They thought if they got out of it, it was going to be, well, it was a death trap. It is a death trap. It is the simplest thing because they don't have to go in the room in the first place. They chose to go in the room. They chose to stay in the room. Half of them died. Actually, all of them died except the wizard. No joke. All of them died except the wizard. And of course, when you get killed by a shadow, you become a shadow. So the complete front of the 1E monster manual has to be in the game, including centaurs. I agree. And if your players are not riding the backs of centaurs, there's just something wrong with them. My players have always tried to ride on the back of a centaur. I'm trying to think. What else? Let's look in the monster. I have the monster manual right here. Let's look. Um, but oh, vile Isle of Dread, blue cover, orange cover. Ugh. Blue cover. I kind of have to remember what they look like, but I think blue cover. Um, Basilisks, yes. Apes. If you have never had apes in your game, put carnivorous apes in your game. Like, come on. A cockatrice, obviously. Actually, here's the real question: cockatrice or guacatrice? That's the question. Cockatrice or guacatrice? I'll wait for an answer. Um, I think blue cover, unless I'm mixing up the blue cover. I think, yeah, blue cover. I like the blue cover. I don't know. I just like the blue cover. I have to remember what the orange cover looks like because I might. I think. Oh, I think the orange cover is the Yeah, I like the blue cover. I thought the blue cover was kind of funny. I don't know. I just liked it better. Dinosaur Punch. Sounds like your players are trying to get clubbed. Guacatrice. Facts. Guacatrice is the best. That is factual statements right there. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think. What else do we have here? But yeah, I don't. Let me think of my favorite module. Actually, I don't even have to think of my favorite module. The A series altogether favorite altogether. Against the Slave Lords, Danger at Dark Shelf Quarry. One of my all-time favorite module is Danger at Dark Shelf Quarry. Followed up by Lost Caverns of Sajkanth. Followed up by Expeditions to the Barrier Peak. Followed up by Castle Greyhawk. Yes, that's what I'd have to say. Anyways, if you disagree with me, that's fine. That's personal taste. Um, but let's see. I'm trying to think what else is there to talk. As soon as I start running out of ideas, it's like, dude, I can't end. I'm ending at 10. I'm ending at 10. We are ending this at the top of the hour. But let us see what else is there. Hmm. Do I guess here's a big question. Um, Ravenloft or players that didn't show to the game had their characters afflicted by cockatrice pox for the section. Yes. Let's see. Is it what's the second Raven? What's like the what's it? Ravenloft 2, I think. What's the second one called? Okay, Ravenloft or Ravenloft 2, The House on Griffin Hill. Which would you rather run? There is a right answer. To me, there is a right answer. At least, yes, I would say there is a right answer. It's also raining out right now. So that's why we're talking about this. And I liked Ravenloft. Slavers, stockades, hot grease slinging blind guys, and hot evil elven babe. Facts. Oh God, you're giving me the creature that I can't pronounce. Is it? I've been told how to pronounce it too. Is the funny thing. Ixalan. Yep. Nope. We're not. We're not even. Is it like Ixalan? Ixal. Ik. Ik. Ix. It. Ix. It. Elks. Chilitl. Ixit. No, I can't. I can't do it. It's such a tongue. You want a tongue twister? Give them that word. I know what it does too. I don't remember what I called them because I haven't run them in forever because I couldn't say the creature's name. It's an I. I don't remember what it does. Secret flavor. Secret of the Flavor Stockades, where you fight Guy Fieri as the end boss. Pronounce it exactly. Exit Chittle. Exit Chittle. Okay. Fair. I had Steve Marsh on the show. He explained it. Thank you. I have been. That's not the way I got told to pronounce it, but I'm sure Steve Marsh knows what he's talking about. The guy at the comic book store probably does not know what he's talking about. He knows comic books. He knows he. I think it called the Manta Rays or something. I don't remember. Say your brain too busy to say it right. Say your brain's too busy. Oh yeah, my brain is too busy to say it right. The Irish deer. These moose creatures dwell in temperate climes. Their antlers spread to 10 feet wide. They are not generally aggressive, but are very dangerous during rutting season, early spring. Now say Blibdoopulip? Blibdoopulip? Blibdoopulip. That's how I would say that. Blibdoopulip. Blipadipalip. I don't know. Now I'm just messing with you. No, I would say Blibdoopulip. I haven't sat down in a long time and actually just looked through the monster manual. Giant rats. Remorhazes are actually really cool. Is it Remor? Yeah, it's a Remorhaz. I would say Remorhaz. Do you have a copy of D&Ds and Demigods? PDF, yes. Print it out, not yet. I am gonna get one off Lulu. I'm gonna print it out on Lulu. Crawdad woman, craw mom. Yep. The Hidden Shrine of Tomoe-chan is full of tongue twisters. Yeah. And Sajkanth is another one. If I'll put that word out there a couple times, and my Spanish teacher can say all the Spanish words he wants, but can he say Sajkanth? No, he cannot. I have him beat. Jim Ward's Bomb Monster is fun. Yes, I would agree. I had to, like, remember. Anything Jim Ward does is fun. Ixitchitl. 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 But anyways, let's see what else do we got here. I have a new DM notebook that I'm actually going to use. My friend in Italy sent me Hidden Shrine of Jackie Chan. PCs have to be monks. No monks. No monks. I hate them. I don't like monks. I don't know what it is. They get a D4 hit points, and they're just worse fighters. They get stuff at higher levels, but they're so weak at lower levels, it's not even fun. Like, no. Please, no. But if I was running the Hidden Shrine of Jackie Chan, yes, I would do that. I think he might be able to pronounce Jubilix. Yeah, Jubilix. Anyways, my friend in Italy sent me this very beautiful Italian leather bound notebook with a leather strap, and this is going to be my DM journal. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it has like really nice pages and stuff. Expeditions to the Harrier Pigs party has to cut their way through magic razors and shaving cream +1. Is the shaving cream just +1, or is the magic razors also +1, or is it +1 to both? That's the question. I'm trying to think what. There have been so many things talked about on this live stream. Oh yes, I will talk about the Patreon real quick again before we go. If you are a patron, you get a PC named after you, or not a PC. You get a, depending on the tier. If you get hireling, you get a hireling named after you. If you are a henchman, you get a henchman, like not a henchman, but you get a villain or a NPC named after you. Bill, I know has one, and there's many more people that have them. The ones that we have are so Chasm Pawn. We have a Sanatantu, who is a lantern bearer minstrel. Diano, who is Bill's human paladin, and Nurad Treble, who is a half-elf ranger. I'm trying to think what else. Low-level monks are like mages without daggers or a spell. Yes, I agree. They're just play a magic user at that point. But anyways, yes, if you would like to support the Patreon, I will put the link one more time in chat. That is the Patreon link. Please feel free to support the channel. If you do not feel obligated to like do not feel obligated to what's the word? Do not feel obligated to give me money. Just support the channel. Just support it in any way you can. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Spread the word of the vile spread the vileness of the vile necromancer, and you will be greatly rewarded. For 100 subscribers, I'm gonna do something. Don't know what yet. We're gonna figure it out. Maybe a giveaway. Who knows? But thank you all for watching tonight's live stream. I'm going to. Uh, we're gonna close it out here. Sorry, I just completely spaced off there for a second, but we're gonna close it out here. Um, thank you all. Please have a good evening. Tell your PayPal info so we can super chat you. Do it tomorrow. I have to sign back in because it's been forever. I will because I have to get my phone. Bill, I will give you that tomorrow. Please join us for the live stream tomorrow around the same time, probably around 9:15 again. But please, please, like, comment, share, subscribe. Like the video if you do actually enjoy my content, and if you wish to support the channel, there's the PayPal. And tomorrow I will give you my PayPal information. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Night, everyone. Let me